Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your October reading. So if you guys are new here, we start off with a general reading and then I get into the more specific love reading of the reading. So there's a part 1 and a part 2 to this. We go through what each sign is feeling for you. We start off with Aries and we go through each sign until we reach Pisces. So for your central tarot, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. It feels like there's a lot of new opportunities coming towards you this month, and I really see you getting back into your Sagittarius groove. I see you entering a more positive spot. Saturn is going direct. I just feel like there's a more uplifting energy for October. It's going to be intense, but there's a lot of good stuff coming up in your reading. Again, it's an energy of actually looking at the opportunities that are being handed to you. You know, sometimes Sagittarius have the tendency to think the grass is greener on the other side, and there is an element of that with the Seven of Cups, but you're also looking at what you do have and expanding and making what you have grow and looking towards the future. I feel in a positive way. We had the Nine of Cups come up for your future position. So October feels like a sigh of relief in a lot of ways, where again, you're feeling more like yourself. The Nine of Cups just feels, it's just an overall good feeling a lot more content than you had in the past. I think you guys have been finding stability within yourselves with Ten of Pentacles coming up in the past. For some of you, you have really been working upon elements in your career, and that has been growing, and you're really like fighting, I feel like, to make that dream continue and keep the position you've basically created in your life, the stability you've created in your life. There is a bit of a defensive energy with the Seven of Wands and an energy of, I'll put you in your place if I have to for the month of October, because you've reached a really good spot. You've been working on yourself and you've been loving yourself with the Empress in your subconscious, really been nurturing yourself, and it's like this nurturing of yourself has led to seeing life in a fresher perspective. I don't want to say a rose-colored lenses perspective, but just a nicer lens, okay? A lens that makes life look better. And this nurturing of self is allowing more creativity to flow through you, right? Creating this ability to expand more, to look out into the future, to get your ducks in a row. Six of Swords, you guys are, walking away, letting that mental baggage go in October. And I think even though you're walking away, you still haven't fully let go. I feel like you're not trying to engage in anything that's going to disrupt your peace. Would stay back. I also feel like some people might be pushing you back in your life as well. It can be both of you, really, but there's this energy, right? Very much the Seven of Wands, a defensiveness, I've fought to come this far. I'm not going to let it slip so easily. I'm not going to let you come in and disrupt that, or certain relationships, I do feel like you're pushing back. With the Seven of Cups, though, there still might be a fantasizing of these relationships. There still may be an idea of having your head in the clouds. Even though you've walked away from certain situations, there's still a dreamlike quality to these things. You do still look at them through that lens. I'm also seeing there being like a lot of options for you in the month of October, maybe in regards to people as well. What else is coming through here? It looks like, despite reaching this place of contentment and comfortability, and with Canary Spirit, sing your own song, you leaving anything behind that's not letting you be your authentic self. I think there's still an element with the Page of Wands as your challenge to sometimes feel excited all the time. I think you are searching to be, even though you're in a good place, sometimes there feels to be a lack of maybe spark or passion, or just more of like a childlike excitement to life. And I don't blame you. Life's not always so black and white, and it looks like for a huge portion of your month, you're headed in a really, really good direction. So the Emperor in reverse as your advice, I feel like the advice here is don't let yourself be controlled by people, but also don't try and control people. This can go both ways. Energies can be reversed. If you've been feeling controlled, if you've been feeling restricted or manipulated, it's kind of the idea of pushing away from that. I see you doing that, to be honest, but also being cautious of not trying to manipulate situations as well, Sagittarius. Ace of Swords, there's a deep inner knowing this month. It's like you're getting a lot of clarity, even though you may be looking back at the past, or you may be fantasizing, or you may not be taking direct action all the time towards what you know you have to do. You know, your intuition is telling you to do, you know it. You still have the strength. You still have that deep inner knowing. Like, I know what the right thing is now, you know. It's really weird. It's interesting because we have the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords, and they're both very contradictory, because one's like looking at all their options and not making a decision, or maybe fantasizing, and the other is like, I know exactly what I have to do. I have complete mental clarity on the situation. So it does look like this month, deep inside, you know, Sagittarius, you know the truth, but you may not, even though you're walking away from it for peace of mind or protection, there's a part of you that's still, you know, still fantasizing about it a little bit. So you guys are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. You know what's really interesting? I just put these lights up, and I told myself for every sign I would channel a color, like randomly, and the number that correlated to this color we got was orange, and I think Sagittarius rules orange. So again, there's a optimism, there's the light after the storm type energy I'm getting for you. This element of feeling more like yourself. Sagittarius is the sign that's going to sing its own tune. It doesn't listen to what other people are going to tell them to do. They know authentically who they are, and they're going to speak their truth and do that. So I really see you doing that, and that's really beautiful for the month of October. And like I was saying, you know, light after the storm, rainbow after the storm, miracles. You're going to be feeling like the sun is more on your side. There's small miracles. There's that light at the end of the tunnel, and it's all these like happy synchronicities that are happening in October are all showing you that the optimism, the opportunities, the realizations of truth. And with it's time to release negativity, I do feel like, you know, that you are in the process of transmuting this jealousy or possessiveness or fears or any type of negativity you're going through. But we do have 2 full moons in the month of October, which is funny. It's Scorpio season near the end of October, which is when we have the second full moon. So I think watch out for the full moons. I think you're going to be feeling a lot of that energy, a lot of purging of emotions, guys. There's a lot of petty conflict around you, and I really do see you doing your best to stay away from it, because the 5 of Wands is coming up as your environment. Exchanging gifts. This is the idea of an equal exchange with the universe. What you're giving, like the positive energy you're giving, you're actually getting in return. The universe is looking at you and the work you're doing and the positive things you're putting out, and it's returning that back to you. So that does remind me of the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and even the 3 of Pentacles, which came up for your conscious mind. So you're really striving towards your talents, towards getting recognition, towards feeling a sense of community. I'm also getting. And what else do we have? With Come to the Edge, this month, I see you taking more risks. I see you being less afraid of the unknown. It's like a leap of faith. It's taking, you know, because you're walking away and leaving so much mental baggage behind. It's like, this is scary, but I know jumping into the unknown is the right thing to do. And I'm going to get to the love reading in just a sec, guys. I think I've covered it all. You are still reminiscing with Cancer coming up, and there's still some sensitivity about certain issues. Like, you're still sensitive about certain things you're letting go of. But with Aquarius and Gemini and Sagittarius, which are like very, you know, this is the more dominating energy, the energy of communicating your ideas, of spending more time with friends, of focusing towards your dreams, and doing things almost. Air is more practical. It's all about ideas, thoughts. So not letting yourself drown in your emotions. And ultimately, like I said, you're in your element. You're shooting that arrow. You're aiming towards the future. And it's quite like, it feels very unstoppable, an unstoppable type of vibe for October. So I'm going to get into your love reading. You can be dealing with Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, fire sign placements. Scorpio is coming up as well. This can be in your chart. It can be in the chart of anyone you guys are dealing with. Okay, let's get to your second part of your reading. Okay, so we'll be working with this tarot deck. We'll be working with this Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck. So if you're dealing with Aries or Aries placements, what's going on for October? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like the Aries is much more focused on their independence. There is a bit of a I'm focused on me, I'm focused on my inner peace type energy. Girl with the snake. So you guys have given a lot to this Taurus, okay, and they've taken and they've taken and they've taken, and I feel like it's time for you guys to set boundaries this month. We have being charmed or used. So I feel like that was the case for you guys, and I feel like they're in one of those. See, we even have the 6 of Pentacles. You guys gave and gave and gave, and I feel like they're just doing their thing right now, and they think you'll just be waiting for them when they're ready type of thing, you know, which isn't really fair. If you're dealing with Taurus placements, Knight of Wands, the Chariot, Knight of Cups, 7 of Cups. There's a very strong energy of the Taurus. Is it Taurus? Yeah, we're at Taurus. The Taurus wanting to come towards you. Like, very strongly. They really have their eyes set on you. I feel like they fantasize about this connection a lot. It's weird because they don't know how to be straightforward with you, even though that's what they desperately want. They may be scared that you have other options as well, but there's like such a energy of being very look, I said other options, and we have third-party interference. I feel like there's still other people in this connection. Like, it's not solid. It's not just like, hey, it's just you and me. You guys have some weird third-party situations going on, but there's a lot of attraction here, right? This is called seduction. So it's this idea of there being a lot of temptation when it comes to you. So if they're with someone else, they're tempted by you. Either way, they're really tempted in general. So if you're dealing with Gemini placements, that's so funny. We have the Gemini card, the Magician, and we have the Page of Swords. So I feel like the Gemini is not very straightforward. They're more like trying to manifest you. There's a major stalker energy with the Gemini. Let's see what else comes up. Soulmates, soul connection, soul contract. So yeah, they are trying to manifest you because it feels like a soulmate connection here to them. They're really, really magnetized to you, which is why they're trying to manifest you. They feel like a really deep connection to you. If you're dealing with Cancer placements, Nine of Cups. I feel like the Cancer is still holding on, and they still do have feelings, and you make them really happy. Let's see what else comes up. Boat. So I feel like they are in a place where they're trying to move on and just be happy with where they are in their own life. I think they're trying to just find closure, and if this they're still holding on, but they're also in a place where they're reaching more contentment in their life. There are still feelings here, but the boat speaks about moving on, closure of issues, progression. So I feel like they are in a life where they are progressing and trying to move on, and they've gotten some sense of closure, but there is still a part of them that holds on, because they do see how you could bring them happiness as well. So it's a bit, I feel like there was a death moment though. There's been a lot of endings in this connection. If you're dealing with a Leo or Leo placements, 10 of Cups, the Leo really likes you a lot, like, ooh. So the Leo really likes you. This is gonna resonate differently for all of you guys. For some of you right now, the Leo feels really used. They feel like you've been using them, or you feel extremely used, like the Leo doesn't respect your boundaries, that they always try to charm their way into their life. Either way, they're obsessed with you, and maybe a little bit toxic though is what I am seeing. But their feelings for you run extremely deep. If you are dealing with Virgo placements, we have 2 of Swords, the Magician. They're very undecided on you. They're not really taking action. A part of them still is like, should I stay, should I go? Yet they're trying to manifest you into their life at the same time. I do feel like someone walked away, or there's been a lot of conflict, but it feels like someone walked away. Self-indulgence. So like I said, it does feel like, you know, the reason why they're not really taking a lot of action towards you is because they're more focused on themselves. They're trying to heal, they're trying to love themselves, type of thing. They are going through some shadow work. I do feel like they are going through some rough stuff right now. If you guys are dealing with Libra placements, 6 of Cups, they're reminiscing, they want to reconnect with you, they're a little bit shy about it. The Snake, ooh. I feel like they're paranoid though. Either you have to be careful of the Libra guys, someone here's being really, they might think they have a lot of competition, or there's another person involved, or you might feel that way. There might be a snake, and there might be a third party snake, or the Libra is kind of being snaky as well. But regardless of that, it's like they really want to reconnect. I feel like someone got stabbed in the back in this connection. If you're dealing with Scorpio placements, yeah, be careful of the Libra though, sorry. Scorpio, if you're dealing with Scorpio placements, Scorpio, 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. It's like they're stepping away on October. They're kind of still invested in this, but they're not taking action. They're very, very slow. Yep, just like the Virgo, they're focused on themselves. I don't really see them taking action here. They're working on healing themselves. The Scorpio is also going through a rough time. There's still a part of them that kind of waits, but isn't going to take action towards you. Sagittarius, we have 3 of Pentacles, Death. So if you're dealing with Sagittarius placements, let me get a clarifier, because I'm kind of curious to see. It does look like there was massive ending with this connection, or there's been massive transformations with this connection. Hammer. It feels like they want to work on it now. It feels like they don't know how to come at you in the most emotional, romantic, vulnerable type of place, but it does feel like there's a sense of them wanting to rebuild this. It feels very like they don't, unemotional though. Sagittarius aren't always, they can be a little bit emotionally detached. I do feel like they're really focused on themselves as well, but that's what I see. Capricorn, if you're dealing with Capricorn placements, we have the Lovers, and the Queen of Pentacles. This feels like a major soulmate connection. I think they think you're like a really ideal partner. Like you're in your bag, but you're also nurturing, and you're also like very feminine, and yeah, I feel like they want to take care of you as well. Let's see what comes up. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is, this feels very like puppy love-ish, like cutesy type of feelings, fun, flirting, wanting to date. It feels more lighthearted with the Fool on the bottom of the deck, I will say that, but it is very like very cute and like wanting to date. It feels like they want to date you. That's what I'm really getting. But they might still like want it to be fun and lighthearted, like nothing too serious too fast. If you're dealing with Aquarius placements, Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so they definitely see you as someone really, really confident. They're really magnetized to that. I feel like they want to work on this. There's so much going on through their mind when they think about this connection. They're very, very smitten by you right now. Like there's a lot of romantic feelings involved. I feel like they think about this connection a lot. They even see like potential for commitment here, which is really interesting. It's like they want to work on it. Love call. See, it's very possible they're going to be reaching out to you this month. They are thinking about you. They're really like, I want to let them know I'm thinking about them. I want to express some type of love. It's very cute. Yeah, the feelings here are very strong. If you're dealing with Pisces placements, we have the Page of Cups, the Four of Wands, Strength. So this is definitely, they're shy about their feelings, but there's feelings here. It can be a little bit immature, to be honest, especially with the Four of Wands. It's like not wanting to take responsibility, I almost feel, or like not, it's like, ooh, give me one sec. Ooh. Okay, so for the Pisces, we got Camera. I don't know why I'm getting this. Okay, so they're definitely reminiscing a lot. They're thinking about the past, your memories that you've made together. They're stalking your photos and social media a lot. They're very shy, and I feel they're gonna hold back in October. I'm getting, I don't know why, but I'm hearing they feel really embarrassed. Okay, they feel embarrassed and don't know how to approach you, so they might be more focused on your work, on their own work. But it's like when they think of you, they think of someone they can have a lot of fun with. But it feels like this feels really complicated. It feels very complicated, a little bit immature, a little bit I have to hold myself back type of thing. But they're reminiscing on this connection. So that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a more in-depth reading for $6, I have my information down below. Any questions, readings are sent within 24 hours. Otherwise, that's all. Take care.